Welcome to Eagle Media's Newsroom Live, where we sit down with local musicians to dig deeper in their creative processes and showcase their talents. I'm your host, Connor Hay, sitting down with Eagle Radio Fest performer DONEFOR. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having us, people. It's nice to come out to FGCU again.
Of course. So, how did DONEFOR start?
Well, DONEFOR first started actually at Eagle Radio Fest, which is kind of weird because that's not normally, you don't have a show create a band, but I did it originally as my own solo act and then kind of pieced people together after it, and after a few years picked up my boy Leo here and some other members, and we have DONEFOR.
It wasn't originally DONEFOR.
It was Parker Sjogren Music. Yeah, how conceited is that?
Pretty conceited. So since you started Eagle Radio Music Festival, what's it like coming back here time and time again?
Well, the first time we played here is weird for me because I played a show all by myself in Orlando. That was my first thing ever, just tracks and a guitar. And then ended up playing the festival, and it was the coolest feeling ever, having people wave their hands and lights, and just there's a moment, I think I played a cover song called The Kill, and everybody sang it at once, and it was the best feeling I don't know how to describe, and that's really what made me want to do music. And every year it's been a great thing to come back to, and now Leo's been introduced to it, and I think you did it last year with us, right?
Yeah, I did do it. Yeah.
How'd that make you feel?
To be honest, it was pretty cool. I've never been on this campus before, except once or twice for the FGCU Car Club. But then they shut that off to the public, so I couldn't go anymore.
Nice.
But the festival was really cool. Meeting all these new people, getting to play with all of the bands. It was really cool.
It's a lot of great musicians for it, and that's what's really cool is I've met some people, and we have a song with a guy named Joe Flip, and I met him there, and we ended up doing a song together. And there's a lot of talented musicians. It's really hard to make music, but it's really hard to actually find a venue or something to play it. And for college students, there's a lot going on for you, and it's kind of hard to have an outlet to be able to do something. And this is usually a great opportunity for a lot of people, regardless of genre, to do it. And it's just a great thing, and I hope it just keeps getting built up, and we love coming back. And it's a nice progress point from us because we started at nothing, and each year we can look back and say, wow, what a year of growth, and we're back to where it kind of started.
Nice.
Nice indeed.
So recently, last year, you opened at Brightside Music Festival for artists 311 and Sublime. What was that experience like?
Leo, give yours first.
Oh my God. So, I've been listening to Sublime, 311, Goldfinger, Save Ferris. God, there were so many killer bands that were there. Getting to meet Jacob.
Singer for Sublime, for those who don't know.
Yeah, he was Bradley's son.
Singer for Sublime before he died.
Yes. He was a really cool guy. Him and Parker have the same energy. It was great to witness. I got to talk with one of the trumpeters of Goldfinger, and that was awesome. We bonded because we were wearing the same shoes. This actually the same pair that you're wearing right now.
Nice. I can't go wrong with those checkerboard slip-ons.
Absolutely not.
Shoe swap. For me, what was really cool is not only playing it, but getting there, singing. We had to not win a competition. We ended up losing, but we got so much support from people all over the world, like thousands of votes, to where the festival decided to also put us on, and we were like, "Whoa, best feeling ever!" Because I was crushed after seeing that we weren't able to get on it. But once we showed up to the festival and got to play and set up everything, and the show it was kind of because you're playing at noon and there's some difficulties, but just the experience to be, I think, backstage with my family, my band, and all that, and it was just feeling famous for a day is always the coolest thing. I think some of the cool points of it, obviously getting food and catering and drinks and anything you want is also nice, but I was giving that food to people in the crowds, going back and in, barefoot and everything, and going back to where all the artists are, and to see all these famous artists, and you're just kind of chilling there. And I look, and I have a video that I'll keep and show my future kids someday. There's 311 in that corner. There's Sublime right there. There's all that, and they're just all hanging out, talking, normal people, and they all talk to us, and that was like an insane thing. And I mean, just being able to do that, especially when we literally grew up on this music, was something that's just hard to put into words.
That's awesome. What would you say to all the fans that were able to help get you there?
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Honestly, it was such an experience to just experience everything that day had for us. I mean, I was walking around all day looking at my artist pass, just being, holy crap, I'm here. I'm someone. not anymore, but I was at that day. For that day, I was.
I started music without a purpose other than just to record something, and I've created a goal other than that, like where it was going up. Like my first song got on radio, and that was a goal there that got accomplished pretty quickly. Other than that, it was like make a band, play shows out of the county, this and that, and we've been able to hit every goal. I've gotten a band that I created with my friends to play at a major U.S. festival, and I look around and it keeps growing every year. The last show we just played, 2 people had DONEFOR tattoos. And I'm just like, what are you guys doing with your life? But no, it's hard for me to put into words that it means something to people. So that is something insane to me that is just, I don't know how to say thank you to. And, I'll just copy you and say thanks, guys, for getting us on it. But other than that, it's just a thankful feeling that you can't really put into words, if that makes sense for you viewers back home. Yeah.
Nice. So it's just the 2 of you today. What's it like preparing to do like a stripped down acoustic kind of set for the Newsroom Live?
Yeah, so we're a metal band, in case you guys didn't know, pop punk, reggae now, and everything. We rarely do acoustic, and we started off that way. And to set up this was a little bit of work because we have 5 people in our band. We have 4 people that do vocals. We have 1 that does scream vocals. We got 2 that do that, as well as sing lead and everything. And now Leo's singing a lot more, as you'll see in these videos, some harmonies and some leads as well, a little bit. So we have a lot of talent in our band that we like to disperse through everywhere. And that kind of takes the ease off. You can sing one song and then play guitar in the next, and it's really cool for the fans to see. But to set up something like this, you've got to just kind of learn the parts that you don't usually do and kind of create something that works. And it's hard to make metal work for acoustic, so hopefully you guys like it. If you like the acoustic stuff, we've got some older stuff that's not good if you want to listen to it. Don't know which camera to look at here, you and you, but yeah.
So what's next with you guys for your music releases? You did your album Sleep On It last year. It reached over 100,000 streams. So what's up next?
Fact check. 300,000. Sorry, just kidding. 300,000. It was like really cool to see that go and blow up. And again, we just wanted to make an album and just have that come out. And that's done really well independently for us. So I think we're just done. I think no more music. Just kidding. But we're in the works working with our guy Pog down in Naples. And the last few singles we've put out have been our best work. And I'll touch on those later. But we're going to have a new album hopefully by summer. I think we got 2 songs left.
We'll see. I think we should do 3. Shoot for the stars.
Do you know how much a song cost? Buy merch, people.
Yes, please.
Go to shows.
We need it.
Money, money, money. Just kidding.
All right. So where can people find your music to help support you?
LimeWire, YouTube Music, Spotify, all those platforms. We've got music videos out on that. There's so many services. And just to shout that out, music services do not help people that make music. Just going to throw that out there. While it's very convenient, the best way to help starting artists, like how you guys do with giving them an outlet, go support them, go see them, go buy their merch, right? Go do all these things that actually help the artist. For fun fact, Spotify pays out 0.004 cents per stream. You have 1,000 streams, that makes you $40, right? 1 million streams gives you 4,000, right? That's not enough to make a living or anything off of it. So the best way to really support people doing what they love is go out in person and do it. And I know we live in a society that's really easy just to go buy the phone and I streamed it, I shared it. And that does a lot. That's great. We love when people do that, especially when they're not able to see it. But just to put in context, that really helps when you go on streaming services, buy the songs and stuff, but go support live music. It's better than streaming.
So you guys ready to play some music for us?
Absolutely.
Whatever Leo said, yeah, let's do it. Hey guys, we're DONEFOR. This is going to be our song Severed, so hope you enjoy it. First time playing it acoustic. You good, Leo?
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Am I addicted to the way you are now? Looking back, it's not so very far. How I'm drowning, suffocated. All these feelings separated from the man that I once was.
Don't you tell me that this was forever. Now that you're gone, these feelings are severed now.
You wanted to find some peace of mind.
You wanted to.
Instead, you took a piece of mine. You took a piece of mine. When you tell me it's not real,
When you tell your lies and tears,
don't you try to tell me why.
with your diamond alibi.
When I tell you everything is alright, paint a picture black or paint it all white. Even if it's only for one night, I'll tell you.
Don't you tell me that this was forever. Now that you're gone, these feelings are severed now.
You wanted to find some peace of mind.
You wanted to.
Instead, you took a piece of mine.
Took a piece
So
of
take a
mine.
breath. Don't say that you'll ever bend before you break. So look around and you'll see that it's history. It's not you, it's me. Don't you tell me. And now that it's over, now that you're gone, these feelings are severed now. You wanted to find some peace of mind.
You wanted to.
Instead, you took a piece of mine. You took a piece of
Mine.
So this is our new track, Realigned. It really infuses the genres that we like, which is reggae, metal, some rock, and just about everything. So we've never done this one acoustic as well, so FGCU is going to hear this one and see how it goes. All right, you good for this one?
Let's do
All
it.
right. Always told me to go and follow the crowd just like they own me. Go and figure it out, the door's closing. Don't be the one we doubt. And they're reaching to realign. It's a mission that we're always on, you're wasting time. If you think I'm doing something wrong and reap what you sow, stroke your ego, you won't lose mine now.
Falling faster to win every grave.
Can try to drag you down, but don't listen to what they say. Don't turn away when it starts to fall apart. Remember, decide your fate. It's yours to take. Lost in the shadows, barely holding it down. Fighting alone as the world spun around. Went through every every war with my back against the wall, while you sat and watched, waiting for me to fall. Whoa, time is the cure for misguided woe. Gotta swallow up your grief or just let it go. If tomorrow fire burns in your soul, will you fuel the flames that just make you whole? They can try to drag you down, but don't listen to what they say. Don't turn away when it starts to fall apart. Remember to sign your fate. It's yours to take and wait on my back. No hands to hold. Years in the dark, a heart grown cold. They can try to drag you down, but don't listen to what they say. Don't turn away when they start to fall apart. Whoa, decide your fate. It's yours to take. All right, so this is our song, You're Welcome. It was one of the first ones we wrote, and it really kind of became the staple of what we were known for. And every show we've played it at, it's been really fun just to hear the fans actually know it. I think we're close to 250,000 streams on it, so. Yeah, brother. All right, here's our first chord. All right, and we're going to include everybody in this room. Sound good, people? Yeah? Cool. Yeah! All right, there we go. We're waking up. All right, ready? February sun, where you feel you don't belong, I am here to tell your story. For the kids that feel alone, living in a mobile throne, I am here to tell your story. So love who you want and forget who you're not. Life's a game, if you make it, you'll see. So take a hand, raise it up if you've had enough. This is the anthem for the alone and the free. So you remember these words, because they'll come in handy later. Na na na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Can you guys remember that for later? Speak up and tell me what you dream about, and speak up and tell me what you think about. If you feel like you're drowning, if you feel like you're drowning, speak up cause you know that you're not heard. Speak up cause you know that's just absurd. If you feel like you're drowning, if you feel like you're drowning, so love who you want and forget who you're not. Life's a game, if you'll make it, you'll see. You'll see. So take a hand, raise it up if you've had enough. This is the anthem for the alone and the free. You guys think you can sing with us here, right? And na na na, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na
love who you want and forget who you're not. Life's a game, if you'll make it, you'll see. So love who you want and forget who you're not. Life's a game, if you'll make it, you'll see. So take a hand, raise it up if you've had enough. This is the anthem for the alone and the free. Let's sing it now, baby. Na na na, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
That was Done For. Catch me at Eagle Radio Music Festival on March 20th.